Hi, it's great to connect with you. If you're subscribed and returning, thank you so much for connecting with me on my channel. I do appreciate your comments and just being here with you and connecting. If you're new, welcome. I'm Michelle. So this is going to be a pick a feather. These are chicken feathers. And I really was getting a lot to do with what we call the new economy, or the economy of the new earth. Has a lot to do with connection and collaboration. So I thought for this reading on your business, your career, work, job, this is also tailored a bit also for those that consider yourself creative. Perhaps you're visionary, or maybe you're an entrepreneur or wannabe. We'll be getting some messages about that aspect as well. But we're going to be looking at your career path, how that aligns to your soul path. Is it aligned to your soul path, and what's coming up for you financially, okay? So this will be soul story number 1, soul story number 2, and soul story number 3. So let me put the feathers up. This is soul story number 1. Soul story number 2, and soul story number 3. So these are chicken feathers from a plumpy chicken. I don't know what they're called, but they're plump, laying eggs chicken. Chickens domesticated have been around forever and ever, part of fowl or poultry. They have to do a lot with community, connecting in community, and they live communally, you know, and also the idea of sacrifice. And so sometimes sacrifice is doing something that makes something sacred, or sometimes we have to sacrifice time, energy, money, focus when we're building something, when we're creating something. So those that are very entrepreneurial or artistic, you know the sacrifices. Maybe some of you are making a sacrifice in a job or a career, or something you're taking for yourself to further your path. Maybe there's something that you want to buy. Maybe is it a sacrifice for family, for children, for loved ones, parents, or going to school. Again, sacrifice is having to put something gets put to the side while something else becomes more of a focus. Time, energy, money, maybe sacrificing one career for another. So we're going to be looking at what comes up for you. This is a timeless reading. We're just going to see what the guidance is, what the direction is, and what is actually coming up for you on your path. All right, let's get to the reading. If you chose this feather, this is your reading. I'm really drawn to this feather. It kind of reminds me of New Mexico, Sedona. To me, it has a lot to do with balance, kind of what we call in my native tradition and shamanic tradition, a balanced medicine. It's very light with the gray, with the brown. I just feel it's very distinctive. So there could be something very distinctive about you or what you do and your gifts. Now, for many of you, I feel like you're coming into a crossroads. There could be a crossroads coming up for you in what you do, quote unquote, for a living, career-wise, or it could be that the crossroads could move. Now, anytime we also see feathers, I think I'm going to put it over here, it also has to do with spirit messages, spirit validating us, reassuring us. So that could be something also for you, this validation or reassurance. Let's see what's coming up financially. I'm getting a lot with you that career, yes, but for many of you, this has to do with finance. You have a particular idea in mind. Could be purchase of a car, a house, a bigger item, or paying something off, whittling down debt. So you're really interested in finance right now, maybe with financial institutions, stock market is what I'm hearing also. Okay, so there's a lot to do with finance, with money. Okay, some of you trading. You've got the Hierophant at the bottom. So this could also be about teaching or learning something new, applying your wisdom, to a financial situation, but you could also be getting help in that area. And then you've got the Knave of Pentacles. So you're definitely working on something. Let's look and see. You've got the Three of Wands. So that's commerce, that's handling a situation well. That is, for some of you, you're waiting for some kind of payoff. You've been putting in the time, the energy. Let's see, then we've got Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. That's why I said you're waiting for something. You've put in the time, you've put in the energy, you're waiting for the payoff to come back. That's what I'm hearing. And then One of Pentacles, okay, which One of Pentacles is, so that is the payoff. That is, so I want to say for many of you, you might be reevaluating what it is that you're doing in your life, or how you're doing it, how you're, what you're doing with your money, with your finance. Are you putting savings? Are you investment? What are you doing? I do feel like for many of you, it could be a few days, maybe even a month, depending when you're getting this reading. If you're looking at timing by season, I would feel it would be fall, autumn months, wherever you're at. Or there's some change within the next few days or month, that few days to a month, that brings you some kind of understanding of what you need to do with your finances. Some of you, I do feel like you're moving into something that has a lot to do with creativity, maybe working on online, sharing your gifts through some kind of creative expression, and you're wondering, is that going to pay off? It is. If you've been waiting for money to come in, fine, it is coming in. Let's get a couple more here. Oh, there's the Tower. That's coming in from Spirit. That's what you can't yet see, or what's happened already. And then the Magician. So that tells me, again, building something new, starting something new. You're looking differently, or you need to look at different options as to receiving money, making money, doing creatively. Because I do feel you're in this reevaluation period where you're saying, oh, this worked, this didn't work, or I don't want to do this anymore. So you're either creating your own Tower moment, or there's also, I feel the Tower moment for many of you is just a freeing up, or something comes through. You're waiting for that money or that check or that job, and it comes in. Because it puts you in the space of the Magician, where you feel like you have more room. Some of you, I'm hearing leg room. You have more room to do what it is you want to do. Now, for some of you, I feel you need to do something more with publicity or promotion, or you could call it sharing what you do. Maybe working more with social media. Could be taking out some kind of ad, or just posting more about what you do. Letting more people know. Some of you, there is going to be a help. There is some help from someone that is going to be, most likely could be a colleague and or a friend, or a colleague that is a friend. Let's look at the planetary cards here, astrology cards. Some of you, you do feel like, okay, I've done as much as I can, or I did a good job, and things are, rolling in, the money's coming in, I'm establishing myself. But now let me reevaluate. Let me take a look and see, do I want to make some changes? And if so, what are those changes? Spirit is also saying, let others help you. Okay, there is this idea of not, even though this is very kind of solitary reading, with the Queen of Swords there with another person, it is telling me, even though you have to do most of what you're doing on your own, there is going to be help, or there is help around you that you need to utilize. So the area of your life that's being affected right now is the 12th house. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. Well, I feel that has to do with your workload. And you perhaps have some subconscious worries, or worries at night. Maybe you're staying up at night, or fall asleep and then wake up, or you can't fall asleep, or you're getting up odd hours. And that also perhaps is because I feel like your higher self is trying to connect with you to give you some ideas. So you might get your ideas at night, and then it's about acting upon them in the day. And then the 9th house, broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or long journey. So some of you, what you do, you're overseas, from where I'm reading. But this also has to do with training, study, but also 9th house. 9th and 3rd has to do with internet. 3rd house characteristically has to, people think of email and that. But 9th house, I also look at publishing. So there could be something that to help yourself. Maybe you're going out in publishing or starting your own publishing, or you're publishing something, or this could be about a book. Those of you that are asking for a book, it's about creating the time to have it. The Magician is also the writer card. And the 9th house has to do with publishing. So some of you, I feel like it could be carving out an amount of time that to do what it is that you want to do. It's about, at this point, it's carving out the time, reevaluating. Some of you, there will be a settlement. If you're waiting for some kind of settlement or bonus, that is going to happen. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, that could be the 12th house, subconscious. So for some of you, there's something that you want to do, but you think you're not ready or not prepared. Okay, next card for Moonology is Surrender to the Divine. Well, that's also the 9th house, which is higher knowledge, religion, could be religiosity, spirituality, spirit. I almost feel for many of you, this is about letting your spiritual nature in your work more, or maybe even in your decisions more. Okay, that you're not doing it all on your own. I feel like this Queen of Swords here could be a friend that you're talking to, but it could also be spirit. It could be your higher self. It could be connecting in with your own soul to get the direction that you need to go in. So if I say wait it out and get more clarity is what I'm hearing, look at any past decisions that you've made that you might need to deviate from, that you might need to let go. Then you got Death, a time of natural transformation, transition and transformation. Well, that's also the Tower. So whether on an inner level or out by outer circumstances, something is changing. There's a renewal, or you've gotten to a certain level, soul story number 1, and you need to reevaluate now. Okay, you need to reevaluate what is going on, or what do you need to do, the action, what's actually going on in your life, in your career, in the job, and assess, reassess. Is this still right for me? Do I still want to go in this direction? Chances are a lot of you getting this reading, you've already done that. Wow, look at this, honesty. Yeah, you have to be honest with yourself. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So you have to be honest. If something's over, is it done? Do you need to take a proper risk, a calculated risk, by trusting, by maybe going more for what it is you want? Humor, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Well, I think for some of you that it's about lightening up and seeing the humor in the situation. Like, how did I get myself here again? Or, oh, I'm going to be making another change. It looks like there's another change. Or I'm going to be going for a different job or another job. Is kind of be light about it. Like, okay, this is the human experience. This is part of being a human. Now we're going to look at my dream cards here and see what's going on around you, within you, maybe subconsciously. And see what is... I feel a lot of you, it's really about the preparation for the change. And some of you, it could be a move. Oh yeah, look at this, 35. You got ending. So again, you got the Death card here. You got ending and you got death, a time of transition. 9th house can be transition. Some of you, I do feel someone did cross over. Maybe a parent, somebody, and so that's put you in a different mindset. So for some of you, it's literal, and so you're getting back on your feet. So ending. Yeah, 42, decrease. So you either got to a certain level, certain point, soul story number one, and now you have to evaluate or reevaluate and say, okay, this is as far as I can go with this. Or it's decreasing. Your work or your money is decreasing. There's some decrease that you've been in. And then this is 28. Look at what needs saving. But you've got the butterfly there on the bottom, which again is death and rebirth. And you've got butterflies here also on the death card. So something's ending. You don't let your past hold you back. Something's ending. It could be a new idea. I want to say if you have a new idea, you have a new direction coming in, go for it. It's going to be successful. Okay, and let's look at, look, so we've got adversity here. But then we have fate, the kiss of fate, and getting letters, getting notification for some to go to work. So you are on your path to destiny. If you've been wondering, oh my God, did I mess this up? Am I on the wrong track or wrong path? No, you're not. You're not on the wrong track or wrong path. You are on your path to destiny. Your particular destiny. Okay, we're going to pick a couple of Normans, see if there's any more. I feel many of you, this is just about regrouping. You're getting a confirmation that you're on the right track or path, or you're having to let go of something, or it's being let go for you. Some of you, this could be a job that's no more, a job change. But out of this adversity, out of this letting go and being honest with yourself, like, okay, I'm done with that. I need to prepare. Now, some of you, this could simply just be a heads up. You need to prepare to move on. You need to prepare to let go. Yeah, look at that. Wow, you got the scythe, which is cutting out endings. It's screaming at you. You're either out of an ending, about to start a new beginning, but you're contemplating before the beginning. And then you've got the clover, which also has to do with luck. Fated luck. You've got the fate card. So a turn of events that ends up being lucky. So if you've had a lot of hardship, that's turning around for you. Something is coming in that gets you in a new path. There's a new trajectory that is much more abundant for you, much more fulfilling for you. So your soul awakening mantra to connect with is, out of every loss is something gained. Out of every ending, a new beginning. Okay, for others, I embrace the new direction my soul has for me. Very powerful time, but very this reading is, this is what it is. This is what it is. So it's either it resonates with you, it's your story, or not. Because I feel like this group is just everything that's come through in the reading, that's the way that it is. And Spirit wants you to know that there is an up-leveling, there is more abundance coming, there is a positive fate, a positive turning point, there is help coming, but it's after loss, literal, figurative loss, something being cut out, or you had to cut something out. Maybe it could be anything. It could be food, diet, it could be a person, a job. But there is this new beginning. After the transition or through the transition, there's transformation. Out of the ending, there is a new beginning. All right, soul story number 1. I hope this brought some clarity and insight for you. I wish you so much love, light, success, and abundance. Hi, soul story number 2. This is your reading. It's the feather you chose. I am hearing light as a feather. Lighten up, or your light, shine your light. There's something about lightness. A lot of sunlight coming in. Some of you are moving to a warmer climate, or maybe you're in the part of the hemisphere where summer is coming. Yeah, these readings have been very kind of exact, which I didn't think they would be, because my readings are more general. So let's see what's going on with you. Let's see what messages for soul story number 2. Some of you are very visual, I'm hearing, or you're working with visual arts. Some of you going back to school, or you did go to school for that. I see also animation. There could be a lot with graphics or computer graphics, design. Let's put the little feather over here. Oh, I get somebody cold weather too, like it's snowing or it's really cold. I don't know if it's Montana, Canada. And then I'm getting the opposite of, I'm getting like perhaps Australia or, you know, where there's the summer months. So there's something that has to do with seasonal. Now, are you doing something seasonally? Do you work seasonally? Let's see for you. Soul story number 2. Definitely fly. Okay, I'm going to take those. Definitely flying somewhere also. I won't put these in the spread, but I will look at them. Got the Moon, the 5 of Swords, the 1 of Wands, and the Knave of Chalices, which is also kind of looking, reflection. Now, what's interesting, this is a soul path, career, finance reading, but I am getting a lot to do with relationships. So some of you could have gone through something in hardship, or you're wondering if you make a change, will there be a relationship on the other side? If you move or you change careers, or have you been blocking that? Some of you, you're looking for someone to partner with to help you in your work or collaboratively. I almost get like singer-songwriter energy. That is coming in. You are coming into a very creative period. Those of you that are artists, visionaries, entrepreneurs, there's a new vision that's coming in for you. Some kind of acclaim, award, reward, some kind of gift, some kind of honor is going to be bestowed you. This could also come in the form of finance, like a bonus or a raise. You're being asked to trust your intuition and your dreams, to keep a dream journal. Some of you are working more in the artistic realm is what I'm hearing. So we've got Judgment. A lot of deep transformative energies. So some of you, I do feel you could be Reiki masters, teachers, maybe even doing astrology. There's like this artistic, metaphysical side to you. Some of you drawing auras or people, I don't know, there's some new idea that you have. You're getting this soul call. If you're wanting more time for your art, that is going to happen. You're getting a soul call. There's this new level of awakening for you, very, very strongly. And it also has to do with connecting more to your intuition and your art, your creativity. Some of you, I feel like you went to school for art. You've got the Hierophant here. Taurus energy, listening to the higher self. Teaching, also studying, but also being the teacher. And then you've got the 6 of Swords, having to do with communication, overcoming obstacles. And the Emperor. A lot of work. Make sure you're not just doing busy work. Make sure that you're doing work that is leading you somewhere. Now, mind you, sometimes we have to do stuff in busy work. Or can you hand that to someone else? Can you hire someone else or hand it over to them? Or I would say set some time and give a time limit for some of the busy work. Maybe it's just a half hour in the morning, you know, or you start with your creative ideas or the work that has deeper meaning and purpose for you, maybe is more inspirational for you. Maybe you start with that and then you just do a half hour of the other stuff and then come back. So for some of you, I feel like you have to balance out and monitor this kind of busy work. Otherwise, then you're drained and you don't get the other work done. Or it could be, you know, reverse. There's other things. And then you've got the Fool. So coming into a new level. Some of you, I definitely feel this new level, Uranus energy there. I get Pluto, Uranus, Taurus, Aries. Now, this is a timeless reading, but there could be some kind of changes because you've got Ace of Wands or 1 of Wands. There could be something in the springtime for you. Whenever you're watching this, I keep hearing 4 to 6 months, 4 to 6 months. Okay, what's coming up for soul story number 2, financially? Right now I'm getting just a lot to do with work. So this to me tells me it's about work, career. Yeah, you know the money is either there or going to be there. Money figures into you for you. But more than money, this is about meaningful work or work that inspires you, creative work. You're diligently working away is what I'm hearing. You've been building something. Let's see, soul story number 2. Let's see if there's anything. Area that's emphasized. I feel for some of you, it's just more your headspace. It's more about kind of believing in yourself and what you're doing and following through and making sure you're not getting caught up in the details or trying to be too perfect. Now you've got Uranus here, your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. And then you've got the Fool card here, which is also Uranus. So there is this new direction that's coming in or is here for you that Spirit is saying, just remember that things can change like that. You could be working, and perceivably in your mind not getting ahead or not getting ahead as quickly, and then there can be a quantum leap. I feel like whatever this group is about, whatever this soul story is for you, whatever you're asking about in this realm, there's going to be a quantum leap where stuff just clears up. If you've been stuck, you've had blocks, it just clears up. There's something about new motion or momentum coming in where all the hard work you've been putting in falls into place like that. It's like throwing in that, what is that game? You put the marble in and it goes down, you know? You also got the Sun card. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. That's what I'm saying. This is a lot about a soul group, soul purpose, life purpose. This is about work that is meaningful to you, meaningful and purposeful. And this is about your own creativity. Whatever it is that you do, this is about you shining, you coming forth. For some of you, it's also a leadership position. Could be in teaching, relaying information. It could be in writing. Some of you, it could be in schools or, it could be online courses, could be universities, college. For some of you, it is something that is more formalized. And the planet, wow, Mars, doesn't get any better than this. Mars, your physical energy drives strength and fighting spirit. Well, you've got the Emperor. Mars rules Aries, and Aries is the ruler of the Emperor. So this is a lot about that Martian energy, about drive, focus, motivation. Maybe you inspire others by, either formally or just by what you do. So if you're asking about energy to do what it is you need and want to do, it's there. If you're asking about having the drive, the physical strength, this shows me physical strength is improving. Stamina is improving, but Mars is about you being out in the world. So this is about becoming a leader or being a leader, whether you're working for yourself or within a corporation or an organization. This is about you taking on more of a leadership role in your life, career, and or job also. And we're going to look at the dream cards here, see what's coming up either from the subconscious and how is that affecting your world? How is this affecting you consciously? Let's see if we can get any other guidance. So you're pretty balanced is what I'm getting. There's just a lot with consciousness, becoming more conscious of what gives you true meaning and purpose, shining a light on it. Some of you help others become more conscious, more awake. Maybe you help others awaken or understand themselves more. Look, transition, connecting into the dream state. This is so you're in a time of transition, but you are moving on from something that might have been more restrictive, or it's just could be over. There's bridging. You're bridging one from the next. For some of you, this could be travel. There could be travel involved with your work. One more, and increase. You've got 39. So whatever you've asked about, money, job, career, all of it, finance, it's increasing. There's an up-leveling and increasing. So some of you went from not doing as well, or, maybe financially there was constraints, or you weren't yet in the job that you wanted, or you're just starting a business, and now it's starting to pick up, okay? The only thing I would suggest is just make time to periodically kind of analyze what's going on or evaluate or assess where you're at, and also put more time into plans, your projects, what is actually moving you forward or moving you in that leadership position or moving you forward, because the energy right now for you individually in this collective that I'm reading for is about increase. It's about movement forward and increase. It's pretty powerful. Let's get a Moonology card. Okay, here we go. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. I feel you are, but if there's fears, in other words, if you are doing too much busy work, little detail stuff, task, I'll ask you, are you hiding? And then you got, what do you need to release? Well, you need to release hiding for some of you, or doing busy work instead of doing the projects or what you really want to do. And either it's getting, virtual assistant, help getting someone, or you set a certain amount of time to do that busy work, to get it done, the detail-y stuff, more the kind of mundane, and then it's done, but you don't get caught up in it. Because some of you are getting caught up in that, and then it's not, you're not having the time or the energy. But this Mars, I feel like for some of you, this Mars energy is bringing back a fierceness, a fire, and not just inspiration, but the motivation, the energy to cut through. So there's a lot about focus. If you've been feeling you're not as focused, you've also got the key. I'm going to read that too. Key, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those who are ready to let go of the past. So you're moving forward. That's your soul has already deemed. Whatever is complete, you're moving forward. But many of you know this. You've been moving forward. And you have the key to success, is what I'm hearing. Angel, your angels are guarding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. And look at this blue. This is a lot about peace and calm. So meditation would be great for you, maybe being around water or ocean. Wearing blue. Blue is the color also of communicator. There's the indigo blue energy bringing in that wisdom. So there could be something about wisdom that you're imparting. For most of you, this is about moving into that leadership position. And then you've got thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So this to me just tells me you have what it takes. And many of you have already weathered the storm. You've already gone through some kind of upheaval, because now you're in the place of the increase. There's something increasing financially, mentally, emotionally, finance increasing, more money monetarily. Some of you are putting money in savings. You're doing very well with savings. Some of you, this is investments paying off. Others, this is, if you need a job, you get the job. If you're changing careers, some of you, this is a dream come true. There's some career path that you've chosen to take, and it's caused kind of a lot of hardship. You had to do quite a bit of sacrifice, but it's going to start to pay off. Wow, look at that. Okay, there we go. New direction, new pathways. That's why I feel like many of you left something already, and you've been working at it, and now it's paying off. You've got loyalty here with the dog. You've got a ring for commitment and a heart for something you love. So for many of you, if you're waiting for a contract, the contract comes through. This could be a loyal workmate, loyal relationship that's committed. This could be committing also to this new path, this new focus that you have. It does bring a lot of emotional fulfillment. You feel good in this new environment is what I'm hearing. So there could be decisions up ahead, and you're preparing for those decisions. And some of you have already turned the corner and have been building, and now you're getting the payoff, the rewards. Many of you, I feel like the new path, again, has a lot to do with leadership, maybe teaching, coaching, something, manage something in a leadership position, or you're going to take a leadership role in what you do, the work that you do. So Spirit is saying, don't worry about the competition or other people doing what you do. Just focus on you. Be committed to the way that you do things. You got self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Well, that's it. This is about your soul's path, your soul's purpose. Soul story number 2. This is about your life purpose, your soul's purpose. This is about moving forward on that with confidence. Now you have confidence in your gifts, in your abilities, what you're doing. You have confidence in your vision. And so this is about moving forward and making the decisions that move you forward. So your soul awakening mantra is, my way is clear, I move forward in abundance, prosperity, and reassurance. So some of you, it's trusting that you're moving forward. Even if you don't see the total path, the pathway is up. Maybe you're on the grassy part of the path. The path will be there. The path will appear. Some of you, I do feel this is a companion, friend, colleague, someone that's been helping you. But some of you, I feel like there's a special dog. For some of you, it is, I am comfortable and confident in my leadership position. For others, wow, this is one more soul awakening mantra. What I focus on increases, what I no longer need or want decreases. So this is a clear message to focus on where you are now, obviously, but where you want to go. You're building, you're following through. That's where the increase is. The old, what you no longer need and want, is decreasing. So have a commitment to your life, to your path, to your purpose, and move forward with confidence. All right, Radiant Light, thank you so much for spending this time with me. Please let me know in the comments how this unfolds for you. And if you feel someone else can benefit, I'd love it if you would share the video or share my channel. And if you feel a resonance, to like and subscribe. Take good care. Shine bright, and I wish you much peace, love, and prosperity. Hey, soul story number 3. You chose this feather. This is your reading. Okay, so as I was putting the other cards away and shuffling, I was hearing the best for last, or the best happened at last, or save the best for last. And I'm not hearing that in regards, although I love you, you're beautiful, each and every one of you, but I'm not hearing that like I saved the best for last. The image that I was given was that some of you perhaps chronologically older, your age is older, and the best is yet to come. Spirit wants you to know. And many of you are going to remark to some people that the best happened at the last, or I guess I saved the best for last. Now, some of you might be a lot younger. There's kind of a couple groups here, and it may be that you chose something else, but what you ended up choosing later, or what was given by default to you, ended up being something that was better for you, okay? So you may not get your first choice in something, is what I'm hearing, or career choice, or school, or something comes back around that is even better for you. So hence saving the best for last. So the first thing, it may not be the one for you. And that might be career-wise as well. Okay, there could be changes in your career, what you focus on, that, Spirit is saying, sometimes things come later, whether it's the later choice, later on in life. Sometimes things come in a different package, or there's a delay, but it ends up turning out better, okay? So there's delays, or there has been delays, but it's actually going to be better for you. Okay, soul story number 3. I hope that's making sense for you. Okay. Yeah, I feel a real patience. I feel like some of you have been saying, oh, I really hope this pans out. I really hope this works, or this is what I really want to do. And it's going to. Just have patience. Keep to what you're doing. Some of you have kind of taken a chance on something is what I'm hearing. And there's, you know, a new direction with that. Let's see what's at the bottom here. King of Wands. Well, that is the card of the entrepreneur. Let's look at this bottom too. One of Chalices, Ace of Cups. So again, I know this is in the context of something new coming in. Could be relationship for some of you, because I feel like it's on both of your minds. Okay, whatever that's about. But for many of you, this is abundance. This is some kind of entrepreneurial project that takes off, that does well. You make the right decision. There's been a delay, and it ends up working out. Okay, let's see what else is there. Well, there's the six, the Lovers. So I didn't want this to be relationship, but I think relationship is sneaking in a little bit in this reading. Some of you could be buying a house or selling a house. Are you going to have the finance? Yes, both of you together. Or some of you have newly met somebody and you end up buying a house together, whether getting married or living together, or there's shared property. Now, for those of you that this is about decisions, this has to do with trusting your intuition, and there may be more than one choice. Or, like I said in the channel part of the reading, you may make a decision on something and then end up changing it, or decision A or option A doesn't work out and B does, and it's even better. Okay, or you do a little bit of A and then you change. So Lover's card is ruled by Mercury, and so it's a lot about the mind and using the higher mind. So you may have to use your intuition, especially with that Ace of Chalices, to make some of your decisions. Or for some of you, depending when you're watching this, there could be major changes or new direction coming in the summer months, okay? King of Wands, Sagittarius, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got Gemini here with the Lovers. So it's like, keep your options open. You like a variety, so you may be working more project-based. Some of you are going to be, there's a road up ahead where you're going to be changing how you work. And it's like, okay, I'm still doing this job or this career or consulting or these kinds of projects, but now I'm tailoring it differently, or I'm changing my hours. Or some of you reading, I'm not doing personal consults, I'm doing group work. You see what I'm saying? So there are some changes that are coming up for you in how you work. Then we've got the Queen of Chalices, Queen of Cups. Now, she's getting consoled here, so that's very interesting to me, by her partner. So some of you may be kind of tearing your hair out about a decision. It's like, I don't know which one is right. I don't know what to decide. Should I do this? Should I move now? Should I do it now? Is this the job I should take, or should I take this job just, for a short period of time and build my career? Should I change now and just let it go, live off the savings? There's all this stuff, but I'm hearing, don't overthink it. The way is the intuition. If you're not sure, then keep your day job, your gig, do gig work, or keep, do consulting, do what you can. If you do need to keep the current job or career that you have or vocation, you can start doing something more on the side to bridge until you're more comfortable. I'm definitely hearing not to overthink it. And then you've got the Six of Wands. So this has to do with faith, trust, belief. It also has to do with some kind of success or acclaim. It also has to do with belief in yourself. So if you can't make a decision right now, I just got an image. This is for a small portion of you, though. You might be moving on, or you might want to move, or your partner may want to move or need to move for work, and it's stressing you out because you don't want to go, and so you're having this dilemma. Some of you, this dilemma does include another person. I've got to be honest with that. Then you've got the Knave of Pentacles. So there you are working, taking your ideas. A lot of you working at home, working by computer, on your devices, on the go. A lot of you, there is a job and or career change and move. There is a move or new job or career that comes with a move, or you move and there's a new job and career. A lot of you are thinking, and then you got the World. Wow, look at that. Kind of that Taurus, Pluto energy, Uranus, Pluto, Scorpio is in there. Buy now. So something you're buying. I hear stocks, bond. I hear house, home. Could be car. There's something of a bigger item, or you're moving and selling a lot. Now, this is telling me that this next level for you is really going to up level your income and how you live. There's a lot of abundance coming for you. So whatever those decisions are that you're making, soul story number 3, they are going to be paying off. They are bringing abundance. Even if you kind of feel like you're having to climb a mountain, or you have a lot of indecision on some of the choices that you're going to make, I feel like you just have to, with that 6 of Wands, you have to trust more. Some of you, this is about becoming more public. And some of you, there's definitely a move. You're moving higher up, if that makes sense. So the planet card you got was Mars. Wow, soul story number 2 got Mars also. Your physical energy drives strength and fighting spirit. Well, this is motivation. I definitely get, especially with soul story number 2 and 3, there's a lot to do with inspiration and inspired action, acting from aspiration. What are your aspirations, your goals, your dreams? This is a time, do it now. This is a time to move forward. For some of you, there could be changes, summer months with Mars there, perhaps even around April, March, end of March, April. So spring, Uranus. Okay, so this is changes, your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. I feel like for a lot of you, this Uranus energy is sudden wealth or sudden change or move, or you've been trying to buy that house that isn't happening and there it is, or you have the money for it, or you get to the lease or rental, something. Your whole world is going to be changing by this work that you're doing. Some of you, you help the world change. You're a change maker. You're a catalyst. Some of you, this could be new technologies. Ooh, a new romantic cycle begins. Okay, so I just read what I see. So I said earlier, I think this is about relationships. So some of you, there is a new relationship for you when you move, or with career, or you're focused on your career and boom, there's a new relationship. It's like Uranus energy. Could be time of Aquarius for some of you. Anyway, whatever it is happens quickly. I feel like you move together, or they have a house, you move in, or you get a house together, or you end up moving maybe across the country, across the world. And then a time for healing, balsamic. So that to me is this stress and strain of whatever's you're going through. And either your inner male is helping you by separating out from certain people and situations, or there is someone that's a friend that's helping you. Whoever they are, they could have more male energy, or it could be a brother, lover, brother, friend. But you're being, it's like you're also being asked, soul story number 3, to kind of witness your emotional side, your vulnerable side, and integrate that more. Can you hold the space for yourself, not just for others? That's going to greatly help you in this quantum leap so that you're emotionally prepared. That's one of the things Spirit wants you to know. Your soul says you need to be more emotionally prepared for what's coming, for more work, more abundance. So this is about also preparing, maybe physically with Mars there, since that has to do with the physical body, but also mentally and emotionally preparing, okay? Really, really important for you. Okay, then we're going to look at the dream cards to see what's happening subconsciously from the dream state. How is this affecting you consciously or in the external world? So we're going to look a little at your internal world. Again, time for healing. This relationship is going to be healing. Could be about decisions that are more intuitive, or you have trouble making. But new romantic cycles. So this, for some of you, this is doing more of what it is that you love to do, want to do. There's the time, the energy, the space, the finance to do that. And some of you, this is about, it's both. It's career changes and relationship changes, or the relationship gets stronger. You're more creative together. You're more in sync. And for some of you, this is a new relationship also coming in. Okay, so we're going to shuffle 3 times. Ooh, do I take that? Yeah, all right. 61. So a lot to do with the anima, the male aspect of you. Animus. That's why I said, see, there's something in your growth right now. Healing is healing the masculine energy. You've got Mars, the part of you that wants to go out there in the world and kind of show off, to be honest. The kind that's showy, this is what I do, this is what I am. I feel like you're healing this part of you that has perhaps been taught to hold back or be more reticent. So this is about the healthy masculine aspect, the animus, right? And also you're moving out of struggle. There could have been a lot of persistent effort that was needed in your life, maybe even struggle. Again, it's about a fair fight. This also tells me it has to do with relationships. So some of you could be learning how to be better in relationship, give and take. Do you give too much or not enough? And also hearing another person's point of view, okay, is going to be very important. So it's not all just about you, but you do figure in very prominently in this cycle. Okay, so this is a timeless reading, so I'm giving some timing features. I'm hearing this too, give. Wow, what did I say? So the 21, this has to do about opening to receive. So your learning lesson right now is to open to receive more. And that could be more abundance financially. That could be receiving gifts, being able to receive compliments. Again, this is about a well-developed male energy that is protective, maybe stern, but not harsh. That's loving and kind, but has good boundaries. And purpose. This is about your life purpose. This is about you connecting to something more. And with that Uranus energy, it's about moving forward on these gifts, these goals, these dreams, these desires. Even if it's in your mind, even if you're like saying, oh, Michelle, I can't do that right now, but you can journal about it, you can write about it, you can do a vision book, you can do a dream book, you can do a vision board about it. You can write it out that this is now what I want to experience. You can make some small steps or half steps to what you want. Many of you, I feel you've been doing that, and you either just had a quantum leap or you're about to have a quantum leap. Okay, either or. Okay, let's do, I'm going to get the Lenormand. I like this Lenormand because they're so kind of straightforward, and I just like to add them sometimes to the tarot. I use them a lot on my own for my own readings because it's kind of hard to fudge the meaning. But yeah, let's see what's coming up for soul story number 3. What's passion and purpose, leaving something behind that no longer fits for you. Some decisions are coming up for you that you're going to have to make, and also some things that are going to be revealed to you. Things that you didn't know the answer to, or why somebody did something, or why didn't you get this certain job. You're going to see, oh, wow, the best for last. It's a good thing I didn't get that because this is even better. Okay, so we've got here, yeah, there we go, mountain, overcoming obstacles. This could be a mountain of work to do also. That could be stressing you out. That picture there, she's kind of stressed. So there could be stress. You could have a lot to do. I do get mountains, but I also get that you're creating something that's very solid like a mountain. So there's a lot to do. You could feel overwhelmed. There could be a mountain of things to do. There could be obstacles, challenges, but it's also for many of you that you're creating something very sturdy, very strong. And you've got the birds, which has to do with communication, texting, social media. This tells me that some of you are, and then you've got the heart, the lover. So this is about creating something that withstands the test of time, that's a foundation for you, doing what you love to do, something that benefits others. There's an emotional connection to your passion, your purpose, your soul's purpose. life purpose, however you want to term it. But also for many of you, there's something that you're doing with social media, that you're to be building new networks, groups of people, and there's communication. It could be lower level gossip, in the office or with some of your friends. There could be some drama that you witness or are part of, I'll be honest, that's of an emotional nature. But for many of you, I feel like you're going to have a network, connections that support you and help you in the work that you're doing now or want to do. So if you're looking for a job or an opening, I would say social media, social networks, and your own network. Email someone, just, hey, I'm thinking about this, or text, I'm making a change, or I could use a new job, or create, I need a transitional job, or I'm looking for work. Use the people that are around you and the networks that you have. Even if you say, I talked to them last year, they didn't have anything, or I talked to them a few months ago. Circle back around is what I'm hearing, because you're building a network, or you have a network that's very supportive. Let's look at the fortune card. Patience, slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. That's pretty straightforward. That I just feel with this Mars energy, you might want to rush into something or out of something, and it's saying, okay, you have all this energy, this Martian energy, this passion, kind of Aries energy. You want to ramrod something through, have that passion, but find other ways to funnel it. Because you're definitely learning about cooperating. There's something about cooperating more. And follow eagle may have some, this is a chicken feather, but I feel like eagle medicine would be really, getting the higher view would be really good for you. Focus on eagle medicine. All about lightening up and getting that higher view. And then you got judgment. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. I'm going to do one more. So that's telling me patience, slow down, it's happening. And then again, you're weighing things out. I think you actually got judgment card, didn't you? I think so. Or something weighing the levers. You got that, so that's weighing that out. Again, there could be a lot of impatience with that Mars energy. There could be a lot of impatience to make some things happen or resolve issues. But again, talk it out, text. Some of you, this could be contracts. I'm going to go back to that. There could be contracts. Let's see, story number 3. Fire. Well, Mars. Let go of emotional upheaval, embrace the renewal of the present. So that has to do something what I said a minute ago about the drama, whether in your life or surrounding you, or don't get pulled into the drama. I always say, if there's drama, focus back on you. Use that energy for inspiration, insight, motivation. So there is something about letting go of upheaval and allowing the renewal. So if this has to do with, again, a job or career, something that didn't come through, or a relationship that broke off, you're healing, and then there's a renewal. A lot is renewing for you right now in your life, okay? And it's moving less and less out of struggle is what I'm hearing, soul story number 3. Okay, wonderful. I think we did that. I think we're good to go. I hope this gives you some insight and understanding and a bit of direction for where you are right now on your path in your life. I just feel like you're renewing and, again, making some great decisions that might be hard to make, but once you make them, the way clears. Okay, plus something comes in rather quickly and clears the air and helps you find the way. Find the way is what I'm hearing. All right, your soul awakening mantra is, I let my passion and purpose guide me. That's it. I am guided by my passion and purpose. My passion and purpose leads me to my soul purpose. I feel a lot of energy with you. I was getting a little down energy because I had my Patreon group today. I did the weekly energies, and now I'm doing this reading. And I feel like So I get it why you've got, but just patience. Just maybe better than patience, it's like, how can I channel this energy differently? If I can't move forward in the way that I want to, where else can I channel this energy? All right, I love connecting with you. I do hope that this resonates with you. If it does, I love if you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I want to connect with more people and have an amazing community here. I want to learn from each of you, hear from each of you. So if you feel a resonance, please comment. If you feel others will benefit by my readings, please share the reading or the channel. Get the notifications. What else? Connect with me if you want to. Ways to do so are in the description box below. Otherwise, much love, light, and inspired action I wish for you. Take good care, and I'll see you in the next reading.